what does this flag really mean? And what does this flag represent? Well, if you look at this flag, there's a lot of people that say this flag represents slavery, and it represents hate. Is that true though? No. If you study history, you'll find out that this flag right here was a battle flag, and that the U.S. Constitution, is what really set up slavery here in America. But if you look at history, only 5 to 6% of the South owned slaves. You know what that means? If you take the 5%, that means 95% did not own slaves. You know what else is true? The Civil War had to do with the moral terror. The North wanted to tax the South 48% of their earnings. But during the Civil War, Abraham Lincoln, a tyrant, by the way, to this day, the state song of Maryland goes something like, the despot is upon thy heel, the despot heel is upon thy shore, O Maryland, calling Abraham Lincoln a despot. But if the Civil War had anything to do with slavery, it was the South not wanting to get enslaved to the North. Not wanting to be a slave to the North. Oh, by the way, Abraham Lincoln, a Republican at that time, wrote in the Emancipation Proclamation that all slaves in the South were free to go. He did not free slaves in the North. Now hold up a minute. The North and South was a completely different region back then. What if I was the president? No thank you, I would not accept the demotion. But what if I was the president and I wrote a law that said all people had to do this, and this? That's the equivalent of what Abraham Lincoln did when he wrote the Emancipation Proclamation, saying all free slaves in the South are free. Now, if you look at this symbol, it's a Christian symbol. You know what this cross is called? It's called St. Andrew's Cross. Oh, by the way, this flag represents freedom. It also represents the Indian Cherokee Nation. I'll leave a link to this, where this can be found, in the description on my YouTube channel, in case YouTube takes it down. But the truth is, the Civil War flag, this one, does not represent hate, and it does not represent slavery. There's a lot of people mad that are angry at this flag though. If they're angry at that, then why aren't they angry at this? The United States Constitution, because the Constitution is what set up slavery here in America. Oh, let me just say this. This flag has killed more Indians than this flag. And this flag has killed more people than this flag. A lot of people say had the South won the Civil War, slavery would have ended anyway. It was already going that way. Alright. Good one. See you next time. Bye-bye.